Hi everyone, welcome to Border Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and this is the T34, the Tier 8 Premium American Heavy Tank. This is a double shot of Tier 8 Heavy Tank Premium action as I clean up the last few replays from patch 9.17.1. This is Wolftron from EGP Clan. He's platooned up with his old mate Appleboom X from Crazy, and Appleboom X is in his Emil 1, and Wolftron is in the T34 on Paris. He's on a mission, but I don't think he gets a mission in this one. We'll not see. We'll see how we go later on. What's the mission to do? 12,000 damage cores received and blocked in the T34. Of course, the T34 has got a tier 10 gun. The gun outputs 400 odd damage with, as he looks around for a shot, 400 damage for 248 penetration, 297 penetration for the premium rounds. And of course, it's a pretty good credit earner too. This is the first tier 8 premium tank I ever bought. And of course, standard ammunition, not enough to penetrate the turret of the VK100. Wolftron in an interesting position here in Paris, sitting under the bridge, trying to make sure artillery doesn't get a shot on him, I guess. He continues to move forward. He's top tier in this game, so he wants to be right up the front, lighting up these tanks and bouncing shots all day long as he puts a very handy shot into the VK100 for 363 damage. It looks like Appleboom X put a shot into that VK at the same time, which is very, very handy. Looking at the mini-map, lots of enemy tanks in this southeast corner of Paris as Wolftron moves back. I think he's a bit concerned about what might come up over the bridge. That Centurion or the Carnarvon. He's worried that he's going to get some flanking shots of him. Appleboom X under the bridge now, and as Wolftron cops a shot from that VK100, 1-all's the score. He's bounced a few shots though. He's doing a pretty good job. This isn't going to be a replay about his mission though, I don't think. As he lines up the VK, bounces another shot from the new German heavy tank, the new Road to the Mouse, featuring the VK100 1-2's the score. Hasn't done a great deal of damage yet, but he's about to get stuck in. Puts a beautiful shot into the M4A1 Reveloir. He won't know what hit him. That big American gun. Sticking with armor-piercing rounds, standard ammunition. Appleboom X cops a big shot. Was that artillery? I've got a feeling it was. As Wolftron puts another shot into that VK100 01P, taking him down to 657 health. And he says, "Stand back, Apple. Hold my beer. I got this. I'll lead the charge here. I've got the armour." As that VK36 01H just went into a silly shot as Wolftron puts a nice shot into the side of the German medium tank. 2-4's the score now. He's bouncing shots like there's no tomorrow. Puts another shot towards a VK, but it doesn't go through. That M4A1 Reveloir puts a shot into Wolftron for 385 hit points of damage. Of course, that French premium tank, 36 damage he cops from the VK, which tells me he's firing high explosive. He puts a round into him for 360 odd. 4-5's the score. They're clawing this one back. They're definitely in the right position to do that. This is where all the enemy tanks are on Paris. He's hoping that VK pokes out again. I don't think he's going to. The VK can see that Wolftron's aimed quite nicely at him. He's looking for that little commander's hatch up there. Don't know if that's going to work. Now it will. There you go. There's his first kill of the game. He's even the scoreboard up at 5 apiece. 2,180 damage done. 1,660 damage blocked. He's having an absolute ripper on Paris, but he's just getting warmed up. He's only got 1 kill. He wants to get more. Puts a shot into the M4A1, and that will greatly help his score. 2,500 damage done, nearly 2,600 damage done now as the IKV 65-2 gets taken out on the other side, as does the M4A3E2. A couple of lower tier tanks getting taken out, getting cleaned up by that push up in the northwest. But at the southeast is where it's all happening for Appleboom X and Wolftron in their tier 8 heavy tanks. Of course, they're in 2 tanks that both have pretty good turret armour, so they're in pretty good hold down positions trying to get rid of these enemy tanks, but The enemy team are pulling back. 6-8's the score as the IS-3 takes out the little Burt artillery. Apple Boom X in the platoon chat tells him, let's go back, bro, because there's all these tanks up here. They might be trying to cap us out soon. Leaving the IS-3 all alone to face up to the Carnarvon and the Lorraine. IS-3 looks like he's slowly winning. Oh, maybe he's not slowly winning that battle. Anyway, they've made the decision. They've got to stick with it. They're going back to try and get some resets. He's also looking for a cheeky shot on the way, maybe into the side of the Carnarvon. No, he's behind that building by the looks of things. Is he going to poke? He's going to. Your beauty. 375 damage into the British heavy tank. Takes him down to a one-shot on 183 health. The Lorraine picks up the kill on the 3601H. Looks like Apple's having pot shots at that Carnarvon. Doesn't look like they're landing, though. Carnarvon safely tucked behind the building now. 8-9 the score. Wolftron in his T34. He's picked up a kill. Nearly 3,000 damage. He's blocked 1,660 damage. He's on his way to a pretty good game, and he'd love to turn this into a win and start leading this. There's another kill. That's his second kill. Getting rid of the Tier 7 Swedish medium tank, the Leo, but the Lorraine 40T goes down to the M4A1 Reveloir. We know he's on a one-shot because Wolftron put a heap of damage into him not so long ago. 2 kills apiece. Apple Boom X still already talking about picking up brothers in arms in the chat. Let's see how they do. Apple Boom X gets the kill on the Carnarvon and the Lorraine 40T, and for the first time in this game their team's ahead. These two heavy tanks really doing the job on Paris. Looks like there's plenty of friendly tanks back towards their base to try and stop this J Panther, maybe the 2 J Panthers trying to cap it out. $11 to 10 is the score. 3,411 with his third kill. Finally getting rid of that pesky little French premium medium tank. 12-10. The J Panther 2 has just been lit up near the cap circle. I'm tipping he's going to run away. So Apple Boom X and Wolftron in their Tier 8 heavy tanks, moving towards the centre of the map where they can get shots all through the streets of Paris. There's one shot into the J Panther, the Tier 7 German tank destroyer. One more shot might be enough. Of course, the J Panther looks like he's aiming towards Wolftron. So Wolftron doing a bit of side scraping as he reloads. He's gonna surely he's gonna poke. All he does is lose a track. Unfortunately, he bounces, but Apple Boom X picks up the kill. Apple Boom X having a ripper on 5 kills. Wolftron's on 3 kills. Nearly 4,000 damage done. And he'll be looking around this corner. Probably looking for that Dickermax. I don't think the Dickermax is really known for his speed. It was a while ago that he... was spotted there. And there he is. Apple Boom X gets the top gun. Wolftron very, very... very sporting of him, helping Apple Boom X pick up a top gun there. And now Wolftron puts a shot into the JP2, blocks another 490 damage from the German tank destroyer. I reckon he can certainly take another shot, but he'll be looking for the kill shot. And there it is. In the end, those two blokes with 10 kills between them, absolutely carrying that one on the streets of Paris. As we have a very quick look at the post-game battle results before my voice dies. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge from Wolftron from EGP clan. Duelist medal, fired up, fire for effect and shell proof. The brothers in arms for getting at least 3 kills each. Of course, they've got 10 kills between them. The steel wall and the high caliber. Second page, 4,523 damage done, 4 kills. Apple Boom X, not bad at all, 2,500 damage done for 6 kills. But Wolftron had an absolute ripper. He fired 18 shots, they all hit, 13 did damage, 4,500 damage done. He blocked 2,280, and that was enough for an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. And look at those credits. That's why we love premium tanks, especially at Tier 8. 106,119 credits. That's after tax, after he's paid for his bullets and all these consumables and all that kind of stuff in that 9-minute game on Paris. It was an absolute ripper. As we move on to the second battle in this double shot of Tier 8 premium action, as we clean up the old patch 171 from on the Asian server. This is Marvinis from Crazy Clan, and this time is running around in the Lowe, the German premium heavy tank. Lucky enough to be top tier in this game, and it looks to me like he's heading towards where all the action happens on Tundra. Looks like he's heading towards the west, where all the heavy tanks do their bizzo. Four heavy tanks on the enemy side, 5 on Marvin's side, and he's taken his slow German Lowe up to the 1-2 line. As a cheeky look towards that IS-3, but IS-3 not as close as he probably thought he might have been. There's one artillery on the enemy side, which is the big American M40, M43. He needs to be wary of that. And he'll be hoping those other heavy tanks come this his way. The enemy Oho looks like he's gone towards the hill, but the IS-3 certainly looked like he was on his way to this 1-2 line. And Marvinis from Crazy Clan in the premium German heavy tank, the Lowe, is being backed up by the Tiger 2 and the 110 as they find the other premium German Tier 8, the Jag Tiger 8.8. Jag Tiger 8.8 doesn't, from memory, it doesn't have a high alpha, but it's pretty hard to penetrate, and it does fire lots and lots of shots. As Marvinis bounces the T34 AT, the Tier 7 American tank destroyer. Searching for a shot. Artillery takes out the Bulldog, which is a pretty handy tank to get rid of. Of course, Bulldog's still Tier 7 in this patch. And there's 4 tanks slowly chipping away. They get rid of that 25 AT. Marvinis puts a shot into the Jag Tiger 8.8. Doing a little bit of side scraping off this rock. Puts another shot into the lower plate of the Tier 8 premium German non-turreted tank destroyer, the Jag Tiger 8.8, known for its credit making from memory. I think it might even have premium matchmaking, the old Jag Tiger 8.8. Anyway, Marvinis from Crazy Clan, he's picked up his first kill, firing armor-piercing rounds, 320 average damage, 234 penetration, 294 penetration, if that's not quite enough. Moves forward, attempts the IS-3 into a shot. The IS-3 shoots and misses. Looks like the Tiger 1 is going for the execution shot on the IS-3, and the 110 picks up the kill. Marvinis fires clutch towards the IS and misses. 4-3 the score. As he continues to roll forward, 4-4 now. Cops a shot from the other T25-2. Critical hits the IS and pushes forward. He's still on 1200 hit points. Auto aims on the Tier 7 Russian heavy tank and the AMX M449. Doing the right thing and pushing right in as well. He's got him tracked. He's got his side, and that'll be the second kill for Marvinis from Crazy Clan in the Lowe. But looking at the minimap, it's all been happening on the Eastern Hill. 5-8 the score now. They're starting to fall apart on the other side. Artillery pinging for help. That Lorraine 40-ton is all alone in the auto-loading French medium tank, and that looks like these guys are just going to swamp him, which they have. 5-9 the score now. Marvinis from Crazy Clan on 2 kills in the German premium Tier 8 heavy tank, the Lowe, with the group of heavies. There looks like they're going to push towards a cap, or they're going to go back and try and stop the enemy tanks from capping them out. They well and truly lost the hill. That T34 looks like he's about to execute the GW Tiger P Tier 8 artillery. He does. And these slow heavy tanks moving back, but Marvinis can see the 110 might be in a bit of trouble. No, the 110 had the T25-2 under control. The VK30-02M pokes over the bridge, and Marvinis from Crazy Clan picks up his third kill. 7-10 the score now. He's done 1,554 damage for his 3 kills, 870 damage blocked. The AMX M449 looks like he copped a shot from one of those tanks that are poking over the top. He ricochets the Super Pershing, but he needs to keep moving forward because there's 3 enemy tanks on cap and there's only 14 seconds left on the cap timer. Make that 10. Needs to get a reset on one of them, else it's going to be all over pretty quickly here. 2 of them are behind the rock, so no, one of them pokes. So Marvinis picks up the kill on the M6, the Tier 6 American heavy tank. The T26 E4 has been reset. So Marvinis doing the right thing here, copping a shot from the E4 and choosing to put a shot into the STRV M42 57 because he was holding more cap points. His teammates are capping. That Tiger 2's capping on the other side of the map. Marvinis puts another shot into the Super Pershing. That Tiger 2 only on 200 health, so sitting on the cap's probably the right thing to do for the German heavy tank. T34 taking a few pot shots from over there on low health on 96 hit points, but they've cleaned up the cap. Nobody's capping anymore, and the rest of the enemy team last spotted, or one spotted now, on that hill on Tundra. 12-10 the score now. 2,474 damage done by Marvinis from Crazy Clan. 1,110 damage blocked, but he's only on 104 hit points, so he wants to make sure he stays alive. I reckon if he stays alive, they'll win this. There's still 3 Tier 8 tanks left on the enemy side, 5 Tier 8 tanks on Marvinis' side. Oho, T54 Mod 1, and that American artillery who was last spotted on the hill. Looks like the T54 Mod 1 running away, which is probably, well, maybe not running away, maybe he's trying to go for the reset on that Tiger. The Tiger gets taken out by the Oho, which tells me the Oho is probably back closer to their base. The AMX going to roll over the hill just to make sure artillery is not still hiding up there. And Marvinis with the Super Pershing finds the Oho, puts a shot into him, takes him down to 770 hit points. The Super Pershing chipping away at the big Japanese heavy tank. The artillery gets lit in the southeast corner. Artillery down to 44 hit points. It looks like the Oho's already fired. AMX picks up the kill on artillery, and Marvinis shoots and tracks the T54 Mod 1, bounces a shot from him, which is lucky because he would have died if it had penetrated. The Oho gets taken down by the AMX, and will that do it? No, it won't. A little bit of peekaboo here. Tempted to shoot and track the premium Russian medium tank, but doesn't. That'll do it. Oh no, it takes him down to a 21 health. His tracks eat the shot from T54 Mod 1. Of course, T54 Mod 1's going to reload before Marvinis does. And the AMX M449 says, hold my beer, I got this shit. And he picks up the kill. And in the end, a pretty good comeback from Marvinis from Crazy Clan in the German premium heavy tank, the Lowe. It's a first-class mastery badge for that little performance. A Hand of God, Bruiser, Duelist, Fighter, Fire for Effect, Spartan for surviving a ricocheting shot when he was down on pretty low health, Defender for resetting the cap, and of course the high caliber. Look at all those tanks that he shot, spotted, damaged and killed. He had an absolute ripper. 3,453 hit points of damage. The AMX M4 had exactly the same amount of damage done to the point. But between the two, 9 kills. Even though they weren't in a platoon, they had an absolute ripper, those two. Working really, really well together in the premium Tier 8 heavies. 1283 base experience. He fired 18 shots, 17 hit, 13 did damage. And he blocked 1,360. Made a handy amount of coin there, just over 47,000 credits after tax with a standard account. Would have been nearly 85 with a premium account. In an 8-minute game, he had a massive comeback with, and credit where credit's due, that AMX had an absolute ripper, and the Super Pershing chipped in as well when it was needed on Tundra. So there's a couple of, that's one of the last videos I'll be doing from patch 17.1. I think there's 2 more to go, but a good amount of credits featuring 2 Tier 8 heavy premium tanks, the American T34 and the German Lowe. Thanks for the replays, lads. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and see you all next time.